Humor Voice of the Year Meredith Bland blogs a pile of babies. She keeps a pile in real life, too. She does it all with no fingers on her right hand, and she does it awesomely. Meredith tells us how, in her piece, 9 Awesome Things About Having a Physical Disability.
Hi, so I have a physical disability. I was born without fingers on my right hand, but don't worry, it's cool, bitches love nubbins. Actually, no, they don't. I'm not even sure why I said that. I think it's because I was trying really hard to make this a post that had no swearing or inappropriate humor in it, and I cracked after 2 sentences, so I'm sorry. Anyway, one thing I've noticed about living a life with a disability is that a lot of people assume that your handicap is something to be sorry about, like your life would be somehow better if you didn't have it. Well, the joke's on you, fools. The truth is that there is all kinds of awesome going on when you're missing a body part or 2 or 3 or however many before you're just a head, which I'm going to use broad strokes and say 5. Here are my top 9 most awesome things about having a physical disability. Number 1, if you love attention, boy, do I have a gig for you. Ever wonder what it's like to be famous? To go to the grocery store and have people give you a double take? Do you enjoy being gazed at in adoration and or horror by people you don't know? Get yourself a physical disability. Every day of your life, you'll feel like Angelina Jolie if Angelina Jolie had survived a horrible house fire. Number 2, I'm so sorry, my hand isn't thinking straight. You can use your disability as an excuse for the most random things, and even the most enlightened people will think about it for a second before they call you on your bullshit. Like, for example, dear Professor Dumbledore, I am so sorry that I missed my exam this morning. See, my fingerless hand was acting up, which made walking impossible. Or, dear supervisor, I apologize for calling my coworker Brad an insufferable, miserable, cock-wielding nightmare. I'm afraid my lack of limb got the better of me today. It won't happen again. Number 3, you get to stand with the oppressed. It's where the cool kids are. You know all those people who are gay and or not white and or of a religion that doesn't start with the C? These are your people when you're disabled. And it has been my experience that the most kick-ass people are the ones who've had to deal with a whole lot of adversity. And honestly, nothing is funnier than the saddest experiences you've ever had. So come sit by me, and we shall tell tales and laugh about whitey and straight people and assholes who can walk. It's gonna be a really good time. Number 4, we have the Paralympics. They're like the regular Olympics, only harder. Hey, did you see the Winter Olympics? Man, those skiers were amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking about the skiers with 2 legs? Yeah, that's really inspiring. Hey, look at me. I've got 1 leg per ski and an arm for each pole. I bet that takes a lot of skill and all kinds of inventive assistive devices. What's that? It just takes practice? Well, that sounds hard, too. Number 5, it's easy to ID the bad guys. Basically, if someone screams or can't stop staring when they see my disability, they go in a certain box. And in that box, I am liable to stroke their faces gently with my nubs. Or perhaps see if I can stick just the tip of one of them into their mouths. Number 6, you get to check that box on forms. As a white woman, I don't get to check a whole lot of special boxes on forms. Are you a veteran? Nope. My fear reflex involves a whole lot of urination. What is your race and ethnicity? Just white bread, whitey white white. Are you disabled? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Guess who has 1.5 thumbs and is getting an interview? Number 7, thanks, I'll just supervise. Worried about carrying heavy things? Don't feel like helping when your best friend moves? Excellent, I will save you a spot on the couch. Number 8, thanks to Oscar Pistorius, you can now be the good kind of disabled person. Before, they pitied us. Now, they fear us. Oscar Pistorius, the Olympic runner who is also a double amputee, murdered his girlfriend last year like an asshole. Now, let's just say that some questions are being asked. Are you one of the nice guys, or are you a crazy cripple who likes to murder people? Only me and my crutch that doubles as a long rifle will know for sure. Number 9, people assume that you're brave. I am a coward. I'm afraid of heights and people and driving on steep hills. So if people want to think that I'm brave because I walk around with my hand out and my freak flag flying, that is cool with me. Sure, you can call me courageous. Hero is also a word that doesn't get thrown my way quite enough, but I think we can all agree that it applies. So the next time you run into someone who is missing a leg or has both arms cut off at the elbow, pick them up and apologize, and then tell them how lucky they are. And when they ask why, tell them because of Oscar Pistorius and heavy boxes. And then walk away proudly, knowing that they will have a great story to tell their friends.